of Jennifer's Tiny Kitchen Creations. And today I'm going to show you how to make Hawaiian Sweet Rolls in a tiny kitchen. So what you'll need for this recipe is going to be a cup of pineapple juice, a half a cup of buttermilk, 6 tablespoons of unsalted melted butter, 5.5 cups of flour, 1/3 cup of honey, a tablespoon of instant yeast, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, and some honey butter, which we'll make later. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to combine our pineapple juice, our buttermilk, our melted butter, and our honey into a microwave safe bowl. And we're going to heat this, we're going to mix it, and we're going to heat it until it's about 110 degrees. And if it curdles, it's fine. It's got the buttermilk, so it's fine if it gets a little curdly. Only about 15-second increments. We're at 110 degrees. Now what we're going to do is we are going to mix our flour, salt, and yeast, and just give it a mix. And while that's mixing, we want to pour this in slowly. Followed by our vanilla and our egg. Crack it in here, make sure I don't get eggshell. Give it a poke and put it in. A little bit more flour, it looks pretty wet. And then we'll knead this for about 8 minutes. Alright, I'm just going to spray a bowl so that we can rise our dough in it and it doesn't stick. Alright, so time to check our dough. Well, that's a sticky dough. It's only sticky because of the honey and stuff in it. It's very sticky. Yeah. Yep, it's done. So much dough. Should have got the bigger bowl. Just for about 1.5 minutes to get it warm so that our dough rises. And because it's a sticky, heavy dough, it'll probably take longer to rise. So I'll check it in about 45 minutes and see where we're at. So our dough has risen, as you can see. It's very big. So time to shape it. We're going to punch it down, my favorite. And I'm just going to turn it out. And I want to weigh it because I want to make equal parts. equal portions. Wow, this is huge. I have my parchment lined pan. Just gonna start rolling out balls. Soft and sticky. Let's see, 15, just going to cover them with some plastic wrap and let them rise again for probably another 30-45 minutes. So while our dough is rising, we're going to make our honey butter. So I've got 3 tablespoons of honey and a stick of unsalted butter. So what we're going to do with this is we are just going to mix our softened butter into our honey and just mix it. And you can use more honey or less honey depending on what your tastes are, but found about this is good for me, for 3 tablespoons of honey. So we're going to be using this, we're going to be brushing it on our rolls right before they go in the oven. So it'll have a nice buttery and honey topped flavor. So we'll just set that aside. So my rolls are beaten, so we will check them and see how big they've risen. They look like they are ready to bake. All right, so we're gonna preheat our oven to 375, and while they're heating, we're gonna cover our rolls in our butter. I'm just gonna take a little bit and just melt it down so it brushes on. So I've got some butter melted, and I'm just gonna brush the tops of all the rolls with the honey butter. Now that the rolls have been buttered, we will be putting them in the oven as soon as it hits 375. We're going to put them in for 20 minutes, but we will rotate them halfway through. Those are done. This little corner one here. Pull it right off. Kind of give it a cut here. Open it up. Take some of our honey butter. Oh, this knife's all hot. A little bit on. A bit on top too. Oh, look at it melt. And time to taste. Amazing. Yum. That's how you make Hawaiian Sweet Rolls in a tiny kitchen.